Today we're in Sovereign Harbour in Eastbourne, and we're on board an absolutely gorgeous Rival 41C, and the C is for centre cockpit. There was an aft cockpit model and there's also a centre cockpit model, which this one is. Now she's a 1986 boat. She's been around the world. She's very well proven. She's well set up for blue water cruising, but one of the most endearing features of her is the fact that she's got this beautiful interior. Now her very first owner ran a very high-end furniture organisation, and I think that he actually had some of the furniture fitted to his standards. So internally she's very nice indeed. Beautiful place to be, this saloon. Now this sofa berth here as well, it isn't just a sofa berth, but if we look along here you can see these slots here fit the back of the sofa, which lifts up. You can actually have another bunk on top there. She's a beautifully set up boat. And as I say, the quality of the joinery is all very high. You can see in this locker that it's all beautifully lined. So she's very nicely put together. And we're moving aft now towards the galley. Safe and secure at sea. Feature of the Rivals, well thought out galley. And she actually has two fridges here. She has one in this top section. And then lower down there's a smaller one as well. So we move forward back again towards the forward cabin, which has an ensuite shower and head to our left. But we'll just have a look again at this cabinetry. This is just beautifully made. And here's the ensuite with the shower and head. These are Blake's heads as well, which are some of the best that you can get. So double berth here has an infill that will give you the double, or you can have the two singles as she set up here. You can see the infill forward there. And we'll move back aft. Huge chart table. There's an SSB there. And interestingly, this navigator's seat pulls across, so you can actually sit right in the middle of the chart table. It's a really nice feature. And then we'll go through the passageway here, and on our left here is the pilot berth. And then we come through into a really nice aft double. Again, beautifully finished. The interior woodwork's fantastic. It's nice and bright. And that's the double berth there. And just behind the berth is another ensuite head. And with the Rival 41 centre cockpit, you have access to another companionway we're going through here from the aft cabin. So there's secondary access. There's the main companionway in front of us. But you can access the cockpit from the aft cabin. So if you're coming from the aft cabin, this is where you would come into the cockpit. And if we look at this seat here just behind the wheel, it actually slides across. A really nice feature on this boat. It will slide across, so if you're on port or starboard tack, you can have the seat in the right position. It's a really good idea. Not only that, but that cushion that sits on the top there can be taken off. You'll see where it will lift. And then that whole seat can become a step. So if you're a little short, you can stand on the step behind the wheel. Very nice idea indeed. Cockpits on the Rival 41 are deep and very well protected. In this particular example, you can see she's got a fixed windscreen as well. Her instruments. And there are the readouts for the engine and the throttle. She actually had a new engine in 2010, so that was a new Volvo that went in there. And then if we just move aft here, she's got an excellent feature if you're going off blue water cruising. She's had a bespoke stern arch fitted, which is It's sometimes not easy to do and can affect the look of the boat, but this one's particularly elegant. They took a long time thinking about how this should be made. And there's a bathing platform there, and there's also room for the hydrovane to come up there. And this area here, this pulls out, and you can use this as a crane or a hoist for your outboard. There's that deep cockpit. And we'll just have a quick look forward now on deck. You can see the reefing at the mast. She has granny bars here to help you. The rigging has been updated in recent years. It will probably need replacing soon for being within the 10-year limit, but the size was upgraded and the terminals were all upgraded. She's cutter rigged as well. And finally, we'll just have a look at her rig. We'll just look up the mast here. Very strong rigs on these Rival 41s. So she's a Rival 41 centre cockpit. She's for sale with John Rodriguez Yachts. Highly recommended. She appears in beautiful condition. Full details are on our website www.jryachts.com.